They came full of hope, expecting the Supreme Court to rule in their favor, and against the powerful farm lobby that wants to limit their constitutional right to ancestral territories. The justices had to decide whether all indigenous land claims are valid or only those made by tribes that were living in their territories before 1988, when Brazil's current constitution was ratified.
The
1988 Constitution does not establish a time frame. If the Supreme Court votes in favor of one, it would cancel hundreds of claims which are waiting for a decision to be made and could even annul demarcations that have already been made.
But the day ended without a ruling. One Supreme Court justice asked for more time to make his decision.
Olha, a gente recebeu com bastante preocupação, né?
We're disappointed and very worried. While we're waiting for a decision, miners, loggers and farmers are having more time to take over our territories. More blood's being spilled in land disputes. It's dangerous for us all.
Brazil's indigenous population is now facing yet another challenge. The powerful farm lobby and Congress, which is dominated by the conservative caucus, are pushing for legislation that will open up indigenous territories to commercial activities like mining, logging, and farming. The House of Representatives has already approved a bill that establishes a time frame for indigenous land claims. The Senate has put that legislation on fast track and is set to vote on it soon. Although the Supreme Court has the final word, conservative congressmen believe they should be the ones to decide.
I think regardless of the decision of the Supreme Court, it's important to have everything else that has to do with indigenous lands passing through Congress or through bills proposed by the executive branch.
Indigenous leaders and activists say they've waited far too long to have their rights recognized. Hundreds of land claims are on hold, and a lack of a decision will only increase the violence in disputed territories. Yanakiew, Al Jazeera, Brasilia.